Hello and welcome to the Healing Codes podcast, where science meets spirituality with practical wisdom, tools, and meditations for the mind, body, and soul. I'm Julie Williams, your host, and in today's episode, The Positivity Upgrade, I'm going to guide you in transforming negative thinking into empowered possibility. This is the second episode in the Power of Positivity series, and you can catch up on last week's episode, number 98, The Science of Positivity, where I covered how your thoughts directly affect your biochemistry, the people around you, and your environment, with tools to help you shift your mindset and your brain for healing. In the last episode, I encouraged you to begin listening to your inner dialogue, to learn how your thoughts are affecting your attitude and your actions and your experiences. Most people are a little shocked when they first do this. We realize how much of our inner world can sound critical, fearful, or self-doubting. We can be our own harshest critics, often speaking to ourselves in ways we'd never speak to someone we love. And that awareness right there is where the positivity upgrade begins. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to fall into the worst-case scenario thinking? You catch yourself imagining everything that could go wrong, the job that might fall through, the relationship that might not work, the symptom that could mean something serious. It's almost like the mind runs ahead of reality, spinning stories before anything's even happened. And before you know it, your body's reacting as if the worst has already come true. Maybe you felt that spiral, the tension in your chest, the quickening breath, the racing thoughts. It is exhausting, isn't it? And no matter how much self-awareness you have, sometimes it still sneaks up on you. That's because what's happening is not just mental, it's biological. As humans, our brains are actually wired to do this. We have something built into us called the negativity bias. It's an ancient survival mechanism that helped our ancestors avoid danger. In simple terms, bad feels stronger than good. One criticism outweighs 10 compliments. The mind replays the moment you messed up instead of the 100 things you did right. Your brain isn't being mean when it does this. It's trying to protect you. But in modern life, the same protective wiring can get us looping in stress, worry, or self-doubt. And when it comes to healing, this negativity bias can make pain or fear feel like the whole story, when in truth, it's only one part of a much bigger picture. In my own work with clients, I've spent over 20 years exploring how these patterns live in the body, the emotions, and even our ancestral field. Through the healing system I've developed called consciousness medicine, I've learned that the nervous system holds these protective patterns almost like frequencies, always scanning for what could go wrong, even when we're safe. When we bring awareness and coherence to the heart, the whole system begins to recalibrate. The body relaxes, the field opens, and higher truths can enter. I also see this every day in my family constellation practice. Often, people come in carrying stories of pain or loss that have been passed down through the generations. Their focus is on the wound, the absence, the grief, the struggle. But beneath every painful story, there's a current of love that's never stopped flowing. When both are seen, the wound and the love that holds it, something powerful happens. The system finds balance. Life energy begins to move again. If you'd like to experience that kind of shift more deeply, I offer one-to-one sessions where you can work with these layers, personal, ancestral, and energetic, to restore harmony and clarity in your life. You can visit my website, www.consciousness-medicine.com, for more information. Once we start seeing these old patterns for what they are, protective, not personal, we can begin to meet them differently. Instead of fighting against our thoughts or trying to force them to be positive, which isn't going to work, we can shift how we see them or perceive them. That's where one of my favorite tools comes in, something I use with my clients, my friends, and in my own life every single day. It's called reframing, and it's one of the simplest, most powerful ways to change the energy of a situation. Think of it this way. It's like you've been staring at a painting through a tiny frame, maybe just the shadowed corner where the storm is gathering. But when you change the frame, suddenly the whole landscape opens up, and you can see the mountains, the horizon, and the light breaking through the clouds. The scene itself hasn't changed. Your perspective has. Reframing isn't about denying pain or pretending everything's fine. It's about expanding your awareness so that possibility, hope, and wisdom can enter the same space as whatever's hard. I use reframing every day because it's one of the most simplest practices that opens both the mind and the heart. It gently moves you from what's wrong to what's possible. It's amazing how a small shift can change everything, isn't it? And maybe as you've listened, you've thought of your own moment, a story or an experience where you've turned something difficult into wisdom or light by using the power of reframing. If so, you'll love what's coming next. I'm gathering a group of co-authors for the Om La La collaborative book, The Power of Positivity Playbook, a collaborative book of real-life stories that shows how laughter, love, and perspective can transform life's messiest moments into magic. If you feel called to share your story or your medicine in a way that uplifts others, this might be your sign. You can find all the details on this project on my website, www.consciousness-medicine.com, because healing doesn't always have to be heavy. It needs to be light, loving, and full. So let's take this positivity upgrade a step deeper with a simple practice you can weave into your day, followed by a guided meditation where you'll experience firsthand just how powerful and effortless the reframing can feel. Let's start with a simple practice that you can use anytime, anywhere. And it's a way of catching the mind in motion and gently steering it back to possibility. The next time you notice a negative thought or a self-critical pattern, just pause. Take a breath, and instead of pushing it away, honor it as a safety mechanism that once protected you. Then ask yourself, what's the best case scenario here? Don't worry about how it could happen. The how is the old brain trying to control the future. Just open your imagination to what's possible. And as you do, remember, your thoughts don't shape your mood. They create measurable changes in your body, your energy field, and the electromagnetic signature you broadcast to the world that creates your reality. So when you ask this question, when you open to the best case scenario thinking, you are literally shifting your vibration. You're sending new signals through your nervous system, through your heart field, and into the quantum field around you. This new frequency doesn't just change how you feel, it starts to change what you attract, the opportunities that appear, and the ease with which life meets you. Einstein said, "You can't solve a problem with the same mindset that created it." So this practice is your invitation to step into a new mindset, one aligned with creation, not contraction, one that allows you to co-create your reality from the inside out. I'll now take you through a guided meditation to activate your next positivity upgrade, a reset for your mind, body, and energy field. Find a comfortable position. Take a few deep breaths. Let the air move gently through your body, softening the space around your heart. Think of one thought or pattern that feels negative or limiting for you right now. Something that plays on repeat in the background of your critical mind. Now, imagine you're walking through a forest. The air is cool and fragrant with pine. Sunlight filters softly through the canopy, flickering gold and green. You feel the quiet rhythm of your steps on the moss-covered path. As the light dims, you notice something shimmering in the soil ahead. You walk closer and see an ornate lantern, half buried in the earth. You pick it up, and it begins to glow in your hands. From the lantern, a gentle genie appears, smiling with kind eyes, and it says, "I am here to grant you 3 wishes, not for things, but for experiences. What would you love to feel or create instead of this old pattern?" Let 3 wishes rise up from your heart. Whatever feels true for you. As you do this, see these wishes turn into Polaroid images forming before you, one picture for each wish. Each one shows you living your best case scenario. You can feel the light in your eyes, the ease in your body, the joy in your heart. Now, imagine framing them. One in gold, one in emerald, one in wood. Hold each one, feel it, and choose the frame that resonates most with your soul in this moment. Whisper softly to yourself, "I believe this is possible. I am worthy of this experience. I am open to receive." Now the forest brightens around you. You begin walking up a small hill towards the sunlight. At the top, you pause and look out across the landscape. From here, everything looks different. You see possibility where there was once limitation. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Feel gratitude for the lesson, the love, and the divine wisdom this moment has brought to you. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and come back to the present moment, here and now. Thank you for listening today. It was an honor to hold space for you. If you'd like to learn more about me and my offerings, including my one-to-one sessions and the Om La La collaborative book benefits to you and your business, and also the blogs associated with these podcast episodes, please visit my website, www.consciousness-medicine.com, where you can also sign up for my free e-newsletter and stay connected on social media from the links on the homepage. Until next time, keep your heart open and your curiosity alive. And remember, every challenge carries with it the seed of love, healing, and divine wisdom. Follow and tune in next week for the next episode in the Power of Positivity podcast series.